What's up, y'all? I'm about to get ready to make dinner. I just got home from training some legs, so I thought I would just share this with you guys. So what I'm about to have today is some quinoa with brown rice. This is easy. I just throw this in the microwave for a minute and 30, and it'll cook. You try to have about a serving or two of that. And then I'm gonna have some 93.7 beef. And then I also got some bell peppers over here. All this stuff I got from Sam's Club. I'm pretty sure they got it at Costco too, if you have a Sam's Club or Costco in your area. I like to buy my groceries from there just because you can buy your groceries in bulk, and the fresh produce is a little bit more fresh. All right, so what I'm gonna do first is get ready to throw this beef in here, chop these up. Once I get done chopping these up, I'm gonna let the beef cook for a little bit and probably throw these bell peppers in there and let them cook. The main goal for this meal is to just throw all this in a bowl, maybe find a sauce that I would like to throw on top of this, maybe not. It just depends on how I'm feeling today. Just spray it up. Olive oil or avocado oil, it doesn't matter what you use. The seasoning I'm probably gonna use, this Kinder seasoning, I'm a big fan of them. They got a lot of stuff. I actually have a lot of different ones, but the one I'm gonna use right here is this salt, pepper, and garlic blend. I got all types of stuff. I got like honey mustard. I think like Italian chicken seasoning. Like I just buy like a few every time I go because I use them for my meal preps. I use it for my dinner and breakfast too as well. But this one I think is gonna fit well with the beef. So also what I have, I don't know what you even call this, like a meat chomper or whatever. It basically chops up the meat. I don't even know, it just breaks it down. I like my stuff like very, very, very small. I don't like big chunks at all. Just because like when you start to eat it, it's big chunks, it makes it harder to swallow. So the smaller it is, the easier it is to break down, and I feel like you'll enjoy it a lot more. And it's a little bit more flavorful and holds a little bit more juice in my opinion. So what I like to do is I chunk that down right here. After I chunk that down, I throw some seasoning on top, let it sit for a little bit, and I come and just do the same thing repetitively until the beef is about done. Make sure you're seasoning to taste. Taste is going to keep you disciplined. I always tell people that. If your food is tasteful, you're going to be disciplined. If you're going to have some plain chicken, some plain broccoli with no salt and pepper on it, you're never going to want to eat it again. Make sure you season for taste. All right, so while that is cooking, I'm gonna get ready to put this in the cutter. So I cut these in half, cut the tip off, and then I just put them here and then make them like little square pieces. I don't know what the difference between what they do to make them sweet and tangy, but that's what the package says. I usually just buy these, or I buy like the mini ones, or just the regular bell peppers. Colors really don't matter. I feel like they all taste the same. I don't really think bell peppers are spicy. Some people do think they're spicy, but I don't. I like to keep the seeds in some of mine too. I feel like it keeps a little bit of the flavor. It looks like this, little square pieces. All right, so I'm gonna get ready to throw these peppers in here so they can cook as this meat is browning. Add a little bit more flavor too. Also, when you add like bell peppers and onions to like any like protein source, it just flavors it as well. Especially onions. Like I like to add onions to like a lot of my stuff, especially like eggs in the morning for breakfast, just because it just adds a little bit more flavor. I'm about to get ready to warm this up with the top off. Throw it in the microwave for a minute and 30 seconds. Pretty much done at that point. All right, so I'm about to weigh the meat out so I know how much protein I'm getting out of this. You know, normally for beef, like I said, I try to stick with about 8 to 10 ounces of meat. It's 9.2. Try to save some for my wife. Serving of this is 150 grams, so I'm gonna try to stick to a serving, maybe a little bit more. We'll see. This bag is steaming hot, dude. 52 on the dot right there. And then what I'll do next is I'm just gonna mix this around. I don't know if I'm using any sauce. I think this, in my opinion, has a lot of flavor to it already because you got the brown rice and quinoa. You also have the bell peppers, and then I season it as well. The beef is still juicy in my opinion. I didn't cook it till it was well done. I cook it till it browns enough, and then I think it's juicy. So I don't think I'm gonna use any sauce, but tell me how you think this looks. Plain and simple, man. Find your protein source. Try to stick to 8 to 10 ounces of it if you can. Find a good carb source like quinoa, brown rice, white rice, and always add a vegetable. Your fibrous carb, which is going to be your spinach, your bell peppers, your broccolis, all those little things are going to help you digest. I will be making more of these videos because I want to help you guys learn how to eat the right things, but also track your portions too as well. See you the next time. Let's go.